Hi guys, it's Tuan Nguyen. Welcome to Balancing Life TV. I'm so excited about this episode particularly because I get a chance to share with you a book that Van and I absolutely love, and that is Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Man, if you have never read this book before, you are absolutely missing out, guys. This book literally changed Van and I outlook in life. And when we read this, honestly, it really drove us to really better ourselves and be more aware of what's going on in our mind, our subconscious mind, and be able to actually have control of it. Because if you don't, the environment that you're in, the people that you surround yourself with, they will ultimately control your mind. So if you have never read this book before, I highly encourage you to pick it up. I'm obviously not going to read this whole thing to you today, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you, or I'm actually going to go over a subject in here that stands out like a sore thumb, and that's the concept of a drifter. So let me get right into it real quick. So in this book, in which Hill interviews the devil, he reveals the concept of the drifter, which is a person Hill describes as pretty much being largely controlled by the devil himself. He uses the book to describe these drifters in great detail and to educate readers on how to overcome a drifter mentality. In other words, fleeing the devil's scheme in your life. The concept of this book resonated to Van and I so much that we decided to do an episode on it. But the first question you're probably asking is, what is a drifter? Well, in Hill's book, according to the devil, a drifter is one who does not think for himself. And I'm gonna identify this person as a he because in majority of the book it's focused on he. And allegedly, 98% of the world falls into this category. They cannot think for themselves and the devil controls them. A drifter has the following characteristics. He lacks major purpose in life. In other words, he just roaming through life aimlessly. And that's definitely someone that drifts. He will never accomplish anything requiring thought or effort. He will also lack little, if not no, imagination. He will lack enthusiasm and initiative to begin anything he is not forced to undertake, and he will plainly express his weakness by taking the line of least resistance whenever he can do so. He will be ill-tempered and lack in control over his emotions. His personality will be without magnetism and will not attract other people at all. He will have opinions on everything, but accurate knowledge of nothing. This person definitely does not do their homework. They just listen to somebody or their partner environment. And because of that environment, it drives their emotion and they take action on that versus making accurate knowledge and calculated decisions, thinking for a change. He may be jack of all trades, but good at none. He will make the same mistake over and over and over again, never profiting by failure. He will be narrow-minded and intolerant on all subjects, ready to crucify everyone that may disagree with him. He will expect everything of others, but be willing to give little or nothing in return. He may begin many things, but will complete nothing. He will never reach decisions on anything. If he can avoid it, he will do it. And if he's forced to decide, he will reverse himself at the first opportunity. He will eat too much and exercise too little. He will criticize others who are succeeding in their own chosen calling. To sum it up, a drifter, he will work harder to get out of thinking than most others working in earning a good living. Obviously, in this book, Hill paints a picture of an unpleasant type of person. However, he also teaches specific ways to overcome the devil's scheme and avoid drifting through business and through life. Here is Hill's advice on how to overcome the devil. He focuses on many positive ideas to counterattack the drifter's mentality. Do your own thinking on all occasions. Don't let your emotions get flared up because of the environment and the people that you're surrounded by. Decide definitely what you want from life. Then create a plan for attaining it and be willing to sacrifice everything else rather than accepting permanent defeat. Analyze temporary defeat no matter of what nature or cause and extract from it the seed of an equivalent advantage. Recognize that your greatest asset is time, the only thing except the power of thought which you own outright, and the one thing which can be shaped into whatever material things that you want. Budget your time so none of it is wasted. Recognize the truth that fear generally is filler with which the devil occupies the unused portion of your mind. When you pray, Do not beg. Recognize that life is a cruel taskmaster and that either you master it or it masters you. We can all learn a lot from Napoleon Hill. I'm sure most of us already have. And as a business owner myself, we have a tremendous opportunity to be the opposite of the drifter, to think and to sacrifice and decide to be true. I ask that we all give hard thought to what Hill teaches us in Outwitting the Devil and work every day towards achieving that following. Definite of purpose, master over self, learning from adversity, and finally, thinking through your plan and before you act. At 32 years old, I still find myself drifting away. The devil is a man-made tool. And a lot of times people think the devil is only found below. But the devil's right here, right in front of you, in a reflection in a mirror. It's what you allow in your mind. It's those moments when you're working your business and you feel like giving up. Why? Because no one's picking up the phone, or you're getting no's, or people are actually quitting, or you're running a business and you're not getting enough customers, or you just feel like you just want to give up. And then what do? I'll tell you what I do. I sit on the couch and I become a potato couch and I watch a Netflix show for a whole week. I sit back and I just collect my check. Or whether maybe it's a relationship with Van, and we get into an argument, and then I said, you know what? I'm over it. And I just give up. And again, I go with the flow of things. And not really just having a definiteness of purpose. Striving for something. Having a desire to improve and to change. And be consciously aware of what's going on. For me personally, I've never been sharper. And every single day, I tell myself, I'm becoming sharper every day. Because I am more aware of what my mind is. And that's honestly how you're going to be successful. To stop letting fear, superstition get into your head. Because those, my friend, are demonic thoughts. I hope this helps. This is from my heart to you. Outwit that devil. Thank you, guys.